Hey ladies and gents, welcome back to DCS. So today guys, we're going to be looking at the DCS Heat Blur F-14A Tomcat. So this is the original Tomcat. This is the first model, the first block, the first lot, I should say, of the F-14 Tomcat. So this is the F-14A. So thank you so much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen.
11 o'clock.
And yes, Jester, we have a Spike. MiG-25, yes, MiG-25 Foxbat. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me for another episode of DCS. And the F-14 Tomcat came out about a week ago. The F-14A, I should say. The Bravo model has been out for more than a year, I believe. But this is the F-14A now. So, alright, let's go ahead and set the radar to 200 miles. Okay, alright, so ladies and gents, I wanted to go ahead and fly out the F-14A over Iran. As you know, the F-14A, or the F-14 in general has only been used by two countries. So that's the United States, the US Navy, and Iran. Now, the F-14s was supplied to Iran before 1978, so that's back when the Iranian government was different. It was ruled by a monarch, by a king called the Shah. After 1978, there was a revolution. He was overthrown, and the government was replaced by a more hostile government towards the West. So, when the U.S. supplied Iran with the F-14s, Iran was in the camp of the West against the Soviets in the Cold War, and Iran and Turkey were part of that containment bloc against the Soviet expansion towards warmer waters. Now, enough about international relations and geopolitics. All right, so we were tracking the Foxbat in TWS. Let's go ahead and lock him up in STT.
I've got a lock. Target.
All right, let's go ahead
miles.
and Fox 3. Get ready, holding down the trigger for Fox 3 for Phoenix AIM-54 Phoenix missile. Come on. There we go, finally. So there goes Fox 3. And our camera is tracking the AIM-54 Phoenix missile. Alright guys, so this scenario, let me just go ahead and give you guys the background for this scenario. So the Russians would fly these MiG-25 Foxbat reconnaissance versions over Iran, and the Iranians couldn't do much about it. Before they acquired the Tomcats, their Phantoms wouldn't be able to catch up to the Foxbats. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire again, probably right here.
Okay.
Oh, he lost lock.
He spiked.
Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Come on, Jester. Come on. All right, so this guy's flying. Okay, there we go. Fox 3. Fox 3.
32 miles.
At 32 miles, Fox 3. Right, so the Russians would fly these MiG-25s over Iran at high speed and high altitude. Mach 3 capable, 70,000 feet plane taking photographs, and the Iranians couldn't do anything about it. They used to do that to the Israelis as well. So the Iranians and the Israelis, the Air Force, couldn't catch up to the, there we go, Fox 3 again.
Foxbat.
Yeah, I know, Jester. Fox 3 again. Okay, so this one is going in for a lead.
Target, 15 miles.
Right, okay. 15 miles. So yeah, the Iranian Phantoms and the Israeli Phantoms couldn't really do much about the Foxbats until the Iranians acquired the F-14, and the Russian overflies stopped completely. Come on. Come on. There we go. Splash, splash. There we go. We got him. Now, it's very difficult to try and actually hit that Foxbat at such a high altitude and such a high speed.
Coming our way. The bandit is going down.
Yeah, I know, Jester. He's going down. Thanks, buddy. So Jester is the AI Rio in the back. Obviously, the Tomcat is a two-seater plane. Nice. So that was a good hit with the AIM-54 Phoenix, but it's actually quite difficult to be able to shoot down that MiG-25 flying so high and so fast. Anyways, guys, so that's about it for this section of the video. Stay tuned. while we transition further to the south. Alright guys, welcome back. So we're about 300 to 400 kilometers south. We're over the Persian Gulf, and it's about 3 to 4 years in the future. So back in the previous footage, we were in 1977. This is probably 1981 or 82.
Oh, I got nails on our nose, 12 o'clock.
Roger that, Jester. So, as Jester kindly just mentioned, we have targets to our front. Now, this is in the midst of the Iran-Iraq war of the 80s. Now, if you guys know anything about the Iran-Iraq war, Iranians used the F-14 Tomcat extensively in that war. In fact, Iran used the F-14s much more in combat than the U.S. did. The U.S. Navy didn't use the F-14 Tomcats that often in any major wars or major conflicts, except for maybe a little bit in Desert Storm 1 and perhaps in Desert Storm 2 as well, but just briefly. But Iran used their Tomcats very extensively and very effectively during the Iran-Iraq war, and in fact the Iranians still...
Bandit 2 ship, Bra, 290, 73 miles.
Roger that, Jester. So the Iranians in fact still have the F-14s in their inventory, so they still use them. They're still in service with the Iranian Air Force, and they have the F-14As, the F-14 Alphas. Now you guys might be wondering, what is the difference between the Alpha and the Bravo? So the Alpha has the bad engines, the TF-30 bomber engines.
Copy.
That were not designed
Bandit 2 ship,
basically.
Bra, 290, 64 miles.
Roger that, thank you, 60 miles. Alright, so the TF-30 engines weren't designed for fighters, pretty much. They were bomber engines, but the F-14B has the better F-110 engines that are designed for a fighter, for a high maneuverable fighter.
11 o'clock. And nails, 12 o'clock.
Roger that. So in this instance, guys, we're replaying a scenario where Iraq would target Iranian oil tankers and Iran would do the same thing. So this is known as the tanker wars of the Iran-Iraq war of the 1980s. So both countries rely heavily on crude oil exports for their GDP, and in that war they would target each other's oil shipments. And in this case, I've set an Iraqi bomber escorted by 2 MiG-23 floggers, Iraqi floggers, coming our way, and it's our job in the F-14A to go ahead and shoot them down. Now DCS hasn't included yet a Iranian F-14 skin, so we're using a US Navy skin for now. So let's go ahead and set the radar range to 50 nautical miles. And there we go. The target's moved up all the way to the top of the radar scope. So yeah, this is in the midst of the Iran-Iraq war, and it's in the middle of the tanker wars. So as soon as those targets are closer than 40 miles, I'm going to go ahead and do Fox 3 launches. So what I want to do is I want to launch simultaneously 3 AIM-54 Phoenixes in TWS and track wall scan. This is what the F-14 and the AUG-9 radar enabled it to do. So we can launch on multiple targets at the same time. Alright, getting ready for Fox 3. There we go, Fox 3. So you have to hold down the trigger for quite some time. And there we go, you can see the smoke plume, and it's tracking really nicely. So 54 seconds to impact on the first TWS target. So the AUG-9 prioritizes the targets for you in the radar. So the radar is called the AUG-9. Of course, you got Jester in the back, so he's the rear, he's the backseater of the plane in the F-14. So if you guys don't know, the F-14 is a dual-seat plane. So now all you have to do is wait until it impacts the bomber, the Tu-23.
Can do that.
Alright, don't drop lock. For some reason, guys, it's just dropping lock. Maybe it's a bug. Or maybe they're turning 90 degrees to our pulse Doppler radar, and that's breaking lock.
It's game time.
Alright, there we go. The fighter's just separated. So I want to lock that guy that's going to the right. Come on, STT, lock him.
Okay. Unable.
Come on, buddy. Let's see if we can pick him up like
Target.
that. There we go.
Miles.
What is this guy?
Flogger.
Alright, Flogger. Alright, there we go. Fox 3. One missile away. You guys can see him on the scope too. Alright, drop the tanks. Drop the tanks, buddy. This is gonna end up in a dogfight. This is gonna end up in a dogfight. Oh, look at that guy. He's evading.
9 miles.
He's jinking. He's drinking hard. All right, there we go. Fox 3 again. There we go. You can see the missile. The second Fox 3 on this guy. Tracking. Come on. Any second now. I feel sorry for this MiG-23. He's down in the dirt. He's trying to evade. There we go. Splash. Nice. Nice. There we go. Nice. Splashed. Alright, break lock. Now, where's that bomber?
I lost the lock.
Roger that. There was a bomber here, too. So there was 2 fighters and a bomber. We just shot down 1 fighter, but maybe the bomber got hit in the first volley of AIM-54 Phoenixes. But there's definitely a fighter around here somewhere. Now, he might be running back towards Iraq, so that's another possibility. But it's good to keep an eye out. Alright, there we go. Target. Bogey. Lock him up.
Roger. Locking.
What's this guy?
Target, 19 miles.
19 miles, right. What is it, though? It's probably the MiG-23. The second MiG-23. I can't make it out what it is.
Backfire.
Oh, so it's alright, so it's the bomber. The bomber survived. Where's the fighter then? Oh, come on. Alright, here we go. Getting ready for Fox 3. Holding down the trigger. There we go. Fox 3. Last Phoenix missile fired, guys.
He broke lock.
Oh, no. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing this? Why is it breaking lock? There we go. We're required. Alright, going for Sparrows now. Going for Fox 1s. Alright, that Phoenix missed. That AIM-54 completely missed. Alright, getting ready for Fox 1. Holding down the trigger. There you go, Fox 1. Alright, there we go. That's tracking. That's the Sparrow. The AIM-7F Sparrow. Nice track.
12 o'clock.
That's gonna hit him. Splash. Nice. Yeah, there we go. We got him. We got him. There goes the bomber. You guys can see it on the scope, too. Now, where's that fighter? I'm worried about that MiG-23. He's probably, as I said, he's probably running back towards Iraq. He's hightailing it back towards Iraq. We gotta find him, guys. Unless he got hit by the first AIM-54 Phoenix volleys that we fired. So he's here somewhere. You just gotta find him. Alright, guys, so I'm looking back towards Iraq. So Iraq is that way. I want to see if I can find him. Unless he's dead. Unless we got him.
12.
Oh, there we go. STT locked. There we go.
Locking him.
There he is. Look at his smoky engines. I believe those are Tumansky engines.
Target, 24 miles.
24 miles. There we go.
I lost lock.
Oh, God. Why is he doing that? Why is he losing lock? Is it a bug, or is maybe the fighter's turning 90 degrees to our pulse Doppler radar to notch it? We still have him on the monitor, on the camera, but let's see if we can reacquire lock. And then we got 1 Sparrow left. Then it's just down to the AIM-9s. So he's turning towards me now. He's turning hot. There we go, reacquired. Nice. So we're actually he's closing in quite
Target,
fast.
12 miles. That's a flogger.
Yeah, I know that, Jester. Alright, getting ready for Fox 1. Come on, let him get close a little bit. There we go, Fox 1. Alright, it's going into space. So it's going to come down on top of him. All right, getting ready for aim 9s too. So if the Sparrow misses him, we're going to hit him with a aim 9 too. All right, let's go ahead and Fox 2. Getting ready for Fox 2. Fox 2. There we go. So either way, he's going to get a missile from either side. From the back and from the front. There we go. Splash, splash.
The bandit is going down.
There we go. Splash again. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it for the F-14A Tomcat video for the time being. Now, I'm going to be covering the Tomcat later on in an extensive tutorial series. I don't know much about the aircraft right now, but later on we'll do a tutorial series for the Tomcat A and the Tomcat B as well. So thank you so much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. And have a look at that tanker down there. So they had a pretty good show. They had a pretty good seat. They've got some good war stories that they can tell their grandchildren later on when they're old. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of DCS F-14A Tomcat. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care and bye-bye.